So today is an exciting day for me. It's my first ever Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu white belt competition. So as I was driving, I remembered my coach saying to make 3 goals that's got nothing to do with winning. So here are the 3 goals. Hopefully I managed to get them all checked off. And since this is my first comp, I actually don't know what is the format and where to go or anything. So as I showed up, I weighed myself at 92. That out of the way, I headed over to the trusty Macca's and picked up my breakfast and balanced it out with a healthy tank. As my division doesn't start for another 2 hours, I decided to watch some kids compete. They're quite talented. I wish I kind of started earlier. So my first opponent was super strong, and I was a bit worried that everyone else in the division was just as strong as him. I managed to get a headlock on him and dragged him to the ground, and then I was able to take his back and go for a rear naked choke. But he was super resilient, and no matter what, he didn't tap, which made me eventually go on to a full mount, and he managed to hold it out until the time was up. With the EBA rule set, we then take each other's back and we try to escape. I should have tried to fall to the choking arm, which I didn't, which made it a lot longer for me to escape from. The time stops as soon as my back touches the mat, which is right now. Now it's my turn to take his back. As you can see, he quickly rolls to the side with my choking arm. I think I should have put in a leg triangle to make it a lot harder for him to turn into me. He then managed to escape a few seconds faster than I did, so he took the win. I actually got my next win as it was a no-show, and my next win was an armbar, but I somehow managed to record a time lapse. So here's my third match, and I somehow gave him my back for whatever reason, and then he climbed up, but luckily I think his legs got a bit tired, so he gave up and came back down, and we reset. So now I got the headlock again, and as the same, I dragged him down. This time I was able to get an arm lock around his neck, and as I was stepping through, put my right leg over his back and he tapped. And since that was my first official submission, my confidence level was a bit boosted now. So my fourth match came across this guy, which is doing some hand fighting, and he pulls guard really quickly. So I tried to go for the guillotine, but eventually gave up on that and managed to get full mount. I then went for his Ezekiel choke, and he gave me his right arm, and then I went for a Americana, which then he eventually tapped to. And since I beat everyone else except that first opponent, I get another chance at trying to get gold. So this time around, my strategy was don't get into overtime, because I wasn't confident enough to hold him for as long as I could. So here I managed to get a Russian twist on him, and I tried this takedown on him, which backfired on me, but I managed to turtle up and managed to get up from this. But as I was getting up, I think he just threw me back down again. I was able to get his head and also then get on top of him. I tried a standing guillotine, but then he just threw me back down again. So at this point, I thought he was trying to get mount on me, but then he quickly threw his left leg over me and got an arm bar. I was trying to do the hitchhike out of it, but no way he was letting go of it, so I eventually tapped and gave him the win. So overall, it was a great experience. I didn't expect to leave with a medal, but I managed to get silver. I'll definitely be competing, so stay tuned.